Good evening, my dear friends. My name is Gadi. Please enjoy yourselves. Or, well, you might know me as Glyzkore, as the channel name, and on this layout it says Glyzkore, but in-game I'm known as Gadi, please. So, yeah. Anyway, the new season has started for VGC in 2019, and I'm super stoked to finally bring you an episode. I recorded yesterday already for an hour, but then the audio screwed up a little. Well, it screwed up gravely, so I couldn't upload it, so here we go again with another episode. This team is kind of interesting, but I kind of lose a lot with this team. I'm still kind of figuring out what to do and what not to do. Not just with the team, but with Pokemon in general, like what Pokemon do I use. As you can see, I lost 2 games yesterday as I tried to record, and yeah. Well, I tried to record and went like 5 and 6 or something. And then I reset my rating, and now I lost 2 more games. Which is kind of a bummer, but whatever. So we are facing Sig with a 1466 rating. And he is using Tyranitar, which I think is really good. People have been sleeping on it. Then he has got a Incineroar, Solgaleo, Landorus-Therian, as I do rock as well, Yveltal, and Tapu Koko. So I think his team is quite weak to Xerneas, however he has a Solgaleo, so I really need to kind of figure out how to beat that Solgaleo. So I think I want to lead Landorus Incineroar with Xerneas and Tapu Fini in the back. Because, why do I want to do this? Necrozma I don't think is going to be standing any chance whatsoever. Like, he has 3 dark types and Landorus-Therian with Intimidate and ground type attack, so no chance that I'm going to be living any hits or any turn any ever. And the Abomasnow might be nice, might not be, because I can just reset the weather or change the weather, I guess, and hit 3 Pokemon for super effective damage, but that's not really what I'm looking for with Abomasnow. I really look to countering teams with Abomasnow. So yeah, so Tapu Fini it is. Let's see how we fare in this game. I'm kind of expecting a Incineroar and Yveltal lead, or Incineroar or Yveltal and Tapu Koko lead, because I think Tapu Koko is actually quite good against my team, beating the Tapu Fini. Or actually no, Tapu Koko might not be that good against my team now that I think about it. Let's see what it leads though. Solgaleo and Incineroar. Okay. Let's see whose Intimidate goes first, mine or his, so we can judge whether I can fake out who, or whether I can fake out in general. So my Intimidate goes off first. That's nice. So he might not know that I am scarfed with my Landorus, so he does not know, so I can could easily go for a fake out onto the Solgaleo as well as an Earth Power. I think that's reasonable, because then I think Solgaleo is 2-hit KO'd by an Earth Power, but he smartly protects, yeah, okay. Going for fake out into Solgaleo. Going with Earth Power for Solgaleo, and what is he doing? Knockoff onto Landorus, I'm guessing. Yep, Landorus has to take that thing. So I'm going to Flare Blitz, I think, into Solgaleo, expecting the weakness policy. And I think, what do I do here? Yeah, I think he's got the weakness policy, so I'm going to Flare Blitz and U-turn. Is that a smart play? Because then I can bring in... Okay, no. I really need to get rid of that Solgaleo, so I think I will double target it, even though the superpower afterwards is super obvious. But oh yeah, I forgot, Solgaleo might actually be faster than I am after the Choice Scarf has been knocked off. I really hope I can survive this, although I doubt it. Oh, I do survive it though, so Solgaleo might be going down this turn. Let's see the... Oh no, he has a berry actually, okay. So no weakness policy, but instead a Figgy Berry, and the Incineroar goes for the Flare Blitz. taken out the Solgaleo. So I guess with a crit, I don't know if the crit mattered. However, Xerneas is looking real nice though. Xerneas is looking real nice, I gotta say. And let's see what he sends in. Probably Yveltal, if he's got it. If he decided to bring it, because... No, he brings in Landorus, okay. I think this is where we switch in the Tapu Fini in the Incineroar slot, and we Earth Power the his Incineroar. Because I definitely want to dodge an Earth Power from his Landorus. And if my Landorus goes down, it is not that big of a deal though. Because he would be locked into HP Ice or anything like that, and I can bring in my Xerneas and go from there. Let's see what he decides to do. He decides to withdraw the Incineroar into Yveltal, nice. And goes for what? Earthquake, okay. So nice, good thing I switched out my Incineroar, because I think I could still need that Incineroar. And I think it's a Scarfed Landorus. So what I will do is Icy Wind here. Or actually, I will protect first with my Tapu Fini. And go for a U-turn, question mark. Do I want to go for a U-turn here? Because then I can bring in my Incineroar. Although that would suggest that I am faster with than the Yveltal. No, you know what? Yeah, you know what? And then I can take probably an Earthquake more comfortably. And yeah, so gonna U-turn the Yveltal. Let's see what happens over here. Tapu Fini protects. Because I'm expecting kind of a double target into that. Obviously with Earthquake hitting all the Pokemon. Going for a Snarl. Okay, that's actually a nice play. Hitting all the options. Landorus unfortunately goes down, but that doesn't bother me too much. I can bring in my Incineroar. And not only intimidate the Landorus, but also do some hefty damage with Icy Wind, I guess. Although, yeah, you know what, I want to Icy Wind, because I want to lower the Landorus speed and fake out the Landorus. This might be too obvious, I guess. However, I don't feel like I'm in a position to predict anything because reasons. It goes for Oblivion Wing into Tapu Fini. Does not put me into berry range, which is really unfortunate. But I digress. Speed drop, nice speed drops there. If I'm being honest, I think Earthquake will put my Tapu Fini into berry range. And then I can go from there with a thing. With another Icy Wind, probably almost knocking that Landorus out, I guess. Let's see, Flare Blitz into Yveltal or knock off into Yveltal. And I want to say I want to knock it off first and go from there, because I don't know, I think he has a berry and has a black glasses maybe? Berry maybe? I don't know. What does he have on his Yveltal? I don't know. Goes for another Oblivion Wing. Puts me into berry range, I think. Oh, or yeah, with that Incineroar. Oh no, wait. The Incineroar had its item knocked off. Yeah, the black glasses are on Yveltal, okay. So, what do we do here? I think this is the turn where we switch in our or where we let our Incineroar go down and bring in our, what's it called, our Xerneas. Because, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so he brings in his Landorus over there. Probably using Fake Out onto Tapu Fini though, now that I think about it. Which would be smart, I guess, because he doesn't want to get hit by an Icy Wind. Yep. And we get to knock off that item on Incineroar. Wow, his play was actually really good, because now he can probably take out 2 of my mons. Yeah, that's really nice on his part, but I think I can use sacrifice Tapu Fini here and send in Xerneas, because I don't think he's gonna stay in with Incineroar and switch it out into Yveltal, I think. Because he wouldn't sacrifice his Incineroar, right? So an Earthquake on his part. Unless he has got Protect on his Incineroar, which is unlikely because he has an Assault Vest. Let's see if he knocks out his own Incineroar. And he does not. Wow. Wow. Goes for a U-turn, okay. Don't know how to feel about this though. Had he knocked out his Flare with his Incineroar, the situation would look different. I would have just a tad bit more HP, and I think I could very well survive another Earthquake. However, now I have to look out for this Landorus here. Like, the Fake Out onto Landorus is super obvious, right? But I think I really have to go for the Fake Out onto Landorus, because there is no other option. And I really need to risk the speed tie with his Yveltal, which is presumably max speed. And I have to use a Geomancy, hoping I can survive an Oblivion Wing. Stays in with Landorus, nice. So at least one thing that we got going on for us. But then we get hit by the Oblivion Wing. Let's see if we can survive it. And we survive it on 1 HP. Now we have to hope that he does not have Sucker Punch in his Yveltal. This is actually tricky now that I think about it. This is actually tricky. Does he have Sucker Punch on his Yveltal? Because if he does, he wins this game right here. He just Sucker Punches and Earthquakes, but I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz the Yveltal and Dazzling Gleam, because there is no real other play that I have got in store. Please don't have Sucker Punch. And he protects his Yveltal, okay, that's nice. Dazzling Gleam goes off. I don't think his Incineroar is in any shape or form able to take another Dazzling Gleam, because he has had its Assault Vest knocked off. I wished I had Protect on my Incineroar, but unfortunately I have Taunt. Oh yeah, his Incineroar is at 1 HP or something. So I'm gonna go for the knockoff onto Incineroar so that it's a 2v1, potential 2v1. Although he's gonna Fake Out the Xerneas and Oblivion Wing my Incineroar. I think the Oblivion Wing takes out the Incineroar, but let's see. Thankfully C moves aren't allowed currently. Otherwise he could Fake Out and Z move my Xerneas and go for a knockout over there. Use a Snarled, okay. Interesting why he did an Oblivion Wing. I don't know why he didn't Oblivion Wing the Incineroar, to be honest. Yeah, I think that might have been a misplay. Unless he has got Sucker Punch. Oh my god. This is some tense shit, man. And let's see if he has got Sucker Punch. If he hit it for the last moment. But no, he did not. So thank goodness we won this game. At least one game that we won, man. Or the first game for this channel that I won, I guess. Because the other ones, they don't count because I wasn't able to use the recording. So, sick game though. So yeah, let's look for another game. I don't want to save this. I think, yeah, this game was really close, and then clutch survival by Xerneas though. Clutch survival. Continue battling. We're climbing up to the 1500s again. I hope so. Against Tasso from Italy with a 1455 rating. He has a Smeargle, oh god, as an Incineroar, a Snorlax, Xerneas, what's his English name? Kartana, and a Necrozma. I think he leads Xerneas Smeargle because he led so fast. So I'm gonna lead Tapu Fini, Necrozma. No, Necrozma I don't need. Tapu Fini. And, or yeah, Necrozma I guess. With Incineroar and Xerneas in the back. Abomasnow I don't want to bring because it has got 2 steel types, although one of them drops to a blizzard or an ice beam. And then he has got Snorlax, which is slower than I am, and as well as a Incineroar, which when he KOs me. Landorus could be nice, isn't though. Or actually Landorus, it looks real nice in this. So I might actually lead Tapu Fini and Landorus actually, instead of Tapu Fini and Necrozma. Because Necrozma is only really good against his Xerneas and then against nothing else. And I min-speed Necrozma, so his Incineroar might be able to outspeed me, which I don't want. So yeah, Landorus, Tapu Fini, Incineroar, and Xerneas it is, I guess. What am I expecting? Yeah, as I already said, I'm expecting a Smeargle Xerneas lead, because he leads just so quickly. It's as if he didn't think about it. Let's see what he does. Tapu Fini and Landorus. Yeah, Tapu Fini is real nice because I can... Yeah, Xerneas Smeargle, what did I tell you? I think I will immediately haze and U-turn into the Smeargle because I don't want to get spored on my Landorus. He should really notice that I'm Scarfed Landorus though. But well, let's see how he thinks about this. Gonna haze immediately and U-turn into the Smeargle because as I said, I don't want to get spored into the Landorus. He goes for the follow me, okay. Gonna go for the U-turn, should do some decent damage. Break a Focus Sash. Go into my own Xerneas. Let's hope he does not Moonblast me. I bet you he's gonna Geomancy. Yeah, he Geomancied. Thank goodness I immediately hazed. Had you used Fake Out onto my Tapu Fini, I would have U-turned into my Incineroar, pressured with a Fake Out onto the Xerneas and hazed afterwards. Or used haze afterwards, but now I don't even need to do anything with that. I can just Icy Wind here and use Geomancy on my own, Let's see how he answers this though. Xerneas used Protect. Oh no, did he transform with his Smeargle? I guess he transformed with his Smeargle. But I think Xerneas is still in a nice position here, even if he transforms into my Xerneas, because I can afterwards he will transform. I will Icy Wind him, Oh, not? Okay, so his Smeargle is one slow Smeargle. One hell of a slow Smeargle. Probably, maybe he is even going for Trick Room. No, he goes for Spore. Unfortunate for him, but yeah. So I'm just going to Icy Wind one more time and Moonblast his Xerneas. I should have used Dazzling Gleam now that I think about it, because he can just use Follow Me. I didn't think about this at all. Now that I think about it. Wow. Oh my god. Let's see what he does with his Xerneas. Does he click the Geomancy button one more time? Send in his Incineroar, fake out my my Xerneas, and then, yeah. That's probably what he should have done though. I guess. So just to get on the level of the special defense and special attack. He sends in Necrozma, okay. So, gonna be sending in my Incineroar over here and protect the Xerneas, expecting as a protect on his Xerneas. Yeah, I really should have used Dazzling Gleam last turn. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just thinking pick up the knockout and that's it, basically. Really bad play on my part. He might Trick Room here now that I think about it, but that doesn't bother me none. Because I can fake out Moonblast me, fake out Dazzling Gleam. I can do a lot of things. He goes for the Sunsteel Strike, okay. So here I will in fact fake out the Necrozma and Moonblast his Xerneas to take it out. Afterwards, I will protect my Xerneas and switch in the Incineroar, switch out the Incineroar for a Landorus, so that I will survive a Sunsteel Strike, and so and then I can U-turn and recycle Intimidates to survive Sunsteel Strike from Necrozma, I guess. Yeah, I think I won this game though. Sends out Snorlax. Okay, so that's actually a different story now. I won a Flare Blitz and Moonblast in Necrozma, because the threat of him setting up Trick Room is just too big. He didn't even protect with his Snorlax, interestingly enough. Do I survive this? Probably not. If he's max age, max attack, I don't survive it. But he seems to be bulkier, maybe? I don't know. Interesting. Or maybe it's just that I don't know my calcs though. And that's also really reasonable and possible. Goes for the Belly Drum. Okay. But I don't think he can take a Flare Blitz and... Oh, and on top of that, he does not has an uneven EV spread, so gonna or HP stat, gonna Moonblast and taunt him so that he cannot recover or recycle actually. Yeah, but this Moonblast should take him out. Yeah, nice. Okay, so I don't know what this game was though, because the Snorlax had a weird HP stat. But I guess things happen. These things happen when it's dark out. Hashtag GEZ GOAT. Yeah, so I think I will face another opponent. I don't want to save this battle. And yeah, continue battling. I think I want to record for an hour because like yesterday there wasn't an episode revealed, so I guess gonna play for today. Gonna sip some water shortly. And we face Polpolpo, I think from Italy, like the name sounds Italian. And he had a 1562 rating if I reckon correctly. And I think Xerneas is gonna win this game as well, even though he has got a poison and a steel type, because they lose to my Incineroar. And yeah, I mean, every steel type that loses to Incineroar is obviously beaten, even though he has got a Kyogre over there. How do I go about this? I think I want to lead Tapu Fini one more time with Landorus. Have Xerneas in the back though, and I really need Incineroar to beat those to beat those aforementioned poison and steel types. Abomasnow would be really nice though, but I don't know. Would I bring Abomasnow into this? Because he has Ferrothorn, he has possibly an Oblivion Wing, he has an Incineroar. Abomasnow not looking that nice. I can't set up Trick Room so against him, so I guess Abomasnow is really not that good here. So gonna go with the same 4 as last game, and I think that's how we go about this. I guess that's how we do. Although I kind of fear an Incineroar Kyogre lead, because then he picks up a knockout guaranteed. But let's see what he leads. Kyogre Incineroar would be really nice from him. Depending on his speed stat on his Incineroar, I guess. Yeah, let's see. Kyogre and the Mungus. Okay. Good thing I let Landorus, Tapu Fini, I mean. Now he recognizes that I'm Scarfed Landorus, because, or I just max speed Landorus. I mean, is it a Scarf Kyogre? I don't know. One thing I will definitely do is Icy Wind here, just to lower the Kyogre's speed. And I think I will cross actually Earth Power or actually a Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb is looking rather like a real nice play onto that Kyogre. Because no, actually, U-turn into who? Into something that gets KO'd by Water Spout. So I guess I'm just going to Earth Power into Kyogre. And if he Rage Powders, it's still a neutral hit. Earth Power into the Kyogre. Kyogre uses Origin Pulse, okay. Should have used Grass Knot instead, to just dish out a tad bit more damage. Gotta go for Icy Wind. Ferrothorn avoids the attack, but I don't really care for this. I guess I can send in Xerneas here. Or can I? Because, I mean, sending in Incineroar is kind of stupid, I guess. Foolish, I guess. Because, I mean, it's dying to an Origin Pulse, and yeah. I'm pretty sure he's gonna target the Xerneas now. So what I can do is Nature's Madness the Ferrothorn? No. Ferrothorn isn't a threat. The Kyogre is the threat. So, and protect my Xerneas so that a Moonblast will take out the Kyogre, I think. Yeah, Nature's Madness hits. Unfortunately, it's not 100% accurate, so it can always miss. And it's not even a Scarfed Kyogre, which is interesting. I was so expecting a Scarf Kyogre, and I think it's just about outside of berry range, which is unfortunate, but what you gonna do? Gonna go for a Nature's Madness onto the Ferrothorn, and actually I'm gonna switch out my Xerneas into Incineroar. Now you might think, what am I doing? But I think the Kyogre is going to protect. But what does this gain? What does this do for me? It doesn't do anything for me. So I guess I'm going to switch out my Tapu Fini into Incineroar and Moonblast the Kyogre. Because now I'm guaranteed to survive a Gyro Ball. And Gyrable is Gyrable in fruit. But yeah, and I don't want a Geomancy yet, just yet. He withdraws Kyogre, yep, nice, into Amoonguss. So, Incineroar is looking real nice in this. Let's see if it's a red card. That would be absolutely fantastic if it's a red card. Lower the special attack stat, but no red card. I think... Who is the bigger threat? Ferrothorn or Amoonguss? I think Ferrothorn is the bigger threat. So... But then again, he can just switch in Kyogre one more time. So we're gonna Flare Blitz the Ferrothorn as well as Dazzling Gleam? No. And protect the Xerneas, because Incineroar is looking quite nice in here. Nothing that really damages it. Uses Rage Powder, okay, I'm fine with that. Should have knocked off, I guess, in hindsight, because the Rage Powder was really obvious though. And now he's gonna eat on his berry, I guess. Yep. Munching on his berry. Gonna go for, does go for another Gyro Ball. Maybe I even should have taunted the Amoonguss. You know what, I think I'm gonna taunt the Amoonguss this turn. And I think I will just Moonblast. Or actually no. Yeah, you know what, taunt the Amoonguss and Moonblast the not the Incineroar, the Ferrothorn. I think Ferrothorn, Xerneas has done its job. Let's see if I can still win this though, because now that I just thought about it, Kyogre can just come in and basically wreak havoc. I should have switched in Tapu Fini, because Xerneas was McMooncon. Wow, how do I always choke these games though? I think he's going to switch in now he's gonna switch in his Kyogre now. So I'm going to save 100% of the time going for an Icy Wind here, because I don't have Protect on my Incineroar. Or actually I'm going to knock off the Amoonguss and Icy Wind. No, actually he's gonna protect his Ferrothorn, sacrifice his Amoonguss, question mark, or switch in his Kyogre. What is he doing here? I think I need to knock off the Amoonguss and go for a Nature's Madness into the Ferrothorn, so that my Flare Blitz will still take it out even if it's in rain. But he does neither thing that I expected. Goes for Clear Smoke. Okay. Probably double targeting the Tapu Fini. Please miss your Power Whip. That would be absolutely fantastic if you missed your Power Whip. But no, he does not miss. Let's see if I can survive it. No, I can't. I can't. Okay, so we lose this game 4-0, I think. Did we lose it 4-0? I don't even know what his 4 mons are. Yeah. Oh, this is stupid. How could I have done this better? I think I should have switched out the Xerneas into Tapu Fini there before the Xerneas died, and then I would have been fine. I think I will knock off the Amoonguss one more time. Yeah, he does not want to switch in Kyogre because he knows it's going to die anyway. Let's see if he has Scald on his Kyogre or does he need to rely on Origin Pulse? I think he really has Scald though. Yeah, here comes the Kyogre. I mean, if it's min speed Kyogre, I outspeed it and knock it off, I guess. But still, I don't win the game by doing that. Let's hope it's min speed Kyogre. Oh, we already figured it's not, because it outsped my Tapu Fini turn 1. Yeah, Origin Pulse does hit. Kind of risky going for a Origin Pulse now that I think about it. Because it could have missed, it's only 85% accurate. He might not have had a Scald attack. I kind of got bodied in this game. Yeah, that letting Xerneas die was really foolish of me. Should have done things differently. But anyway, that's why we learn from this. We learn from this series. Gonna go for another battle though this time. Again, under 1500. What is this? Gonna go with the Ho-Oh theme though. Against something 1575. With Kyogre, Xerneas, Crobat, Snorlax, Greninja, and Incineroar. What do I see as his lead combination over here? I think Crobat is good, Incineroar, Xerneas is good. I think I want to lead Landorus and Tapu Fini again with Incineroar and Xerneas in the back, because I don't see my Abomasnow winning this game either, because he's got a Snorlax that is slower, can do heavy damage and then outspeed me in Trick Room. Abomasnow really needs Trick Room to work, I think. And Necrozma, he has 2 dark types. He has potential taunt user in Crobat. But I think I need Necrozma here more than I need Landorus. No, Landorus I need for Incineroar. What do I need my Incineroar for? Nothing, I guess. So I guess I can bring Necrozma in the back. So that I have a last-ditch effort against Xerneas or anything like that. Abomasnow? Do I still want to bring... No, I don't. Incineroar, kind of nice. Actually not. So let's hope we can figure out a way to win with these 4. With Landorus, Tapu Fini, Necrozma, and Xerneas. My water resistances are really kind of scarce in this team. I only got 2. Which normally is enough, but if the water type you're trying to cover is a freaking Kyogre, it's not as good. Xerneas, Incineroar, okay. Tapu Fini and Landorus, so I think the thing I want to do now it would have been nice to have Incineroar, I guess, so I can U-turn into Incineroar and Haze. I think I almost 100% need to Earth Power the Incineroar and protect my Tapu Fini, because I can't really afford to take what's it called, damage? Fake out damage with my Tapu Fini. Yeah, because I only survive Moonblast at 100% of HP. I think it does 98% to my EV spread. So there you go. Kind of crazy, but yeah, it may need a Xerneas. I mean, yeah, and it's on top of that, my Necrozma is min speed, so I really need, and his Incineroar probably outspeeds me, so he can just double target my Necrozma and go from there, which is not that good, as you might have guessed already. Let's see, goes for Fake Out into Landorus, okay. Goes for the Moonblast into Tapu Fini, okay. I guess this is where I Earth Power, or did he have a Levitating? Yeah, he had the Crobat. He did have Crobat. I guess his Incineroar is going to switch out, because I would not leave it in against a Landorus, and I think I will Nature's Madness Xerneas, or actually the Incineroar slot. No, he stayed in. Okay, interesting. I don't know what he was thinking right there. I think he's going for the knockoff into Tapu, Fini and Geomancy. In which case I need to bring in Necrozma, because I can't really deal with it, with this situation otherwise. No, he just goes for Moonblast with his into the Tapu Fini. Okay, interesting. No, he knocked off my Necrozma, okay. So now I'm thinking he's gonna Flare Blitz the Necrozma and protect the Xerneas, so I can bring in my Landorus and Icy Wind. He might actually use Geomancy here. Should I used Haze? But no, I'm expecting the Protect. That's what I said. Yeah, he switches out Xerneas into Crobat, which is good for me, and switches out Incineroar into Snorlax. Okay. Necrozma comes back, I guess, sends out Landorus. Got an Intimidate off against that Snorlax, which is really nice. And I go for the Icy Wind. I think I need to focus down this Snorlax. So, or how do I go about this? This is really difficult. I think I will Earth Power the Snorlax, as well as Nature's Madness the Snorlax. And next turn, just in case he uses Belly Drum or something like that, I can go for a Haze, because Snorlax shouldn't be that fast, even under Tailwind that Crobat might be able to set up. Now that I think about it, Crobat might have used Taunt against Tapu Fini, so that I cannot use Haze against his Xerneas. Let's see what happens here. Snorlax uses Yawn. Okay. Forcing me to switch out, I guess. And that's what I will do. I will switch out into Necrozma though. And go for another Icy Wind. Or should I use Nature's Madness against the Snorlax? I think Nature's Madness is more important, because I don't think the Crobat is doing too much against my team. Let's see what happens here. Necrozma coming in. He's probably gonna switch out something. Into Xerneas? Yeah, into Xerneas. But I've got my trusty Necrozma-Dusk-Mane here. Now the tricky situation appears that what does he Moonblast? Does he Moonblast my Necrozma or does he Moonblast the Tapu Fini? And I think he's gonna Moonblast the Tapu Fini. Because he has a... or no, actually no. I can't double protect here. So I think I will Sunsteel Strike over there and use Icy Wind over here. So that my Xerneas potentially next turn will outspeed both his mons. I can do some shenanigans. Xerneas uses Thunderbolt. But does not knock me out though. Interesting that he decided to run Thunderbolt. He probably forgot that his Crobat was slower than his Xerneas. That's why he did it. I think that's what it was the case here. Yeah, it absolutely has to be like that. Interesting. Incineroar might be coming in here, because I don't think Snorlax does anything. And now my Tapu Fini is faster than his Crobat, I think. Who does he fake out? Does he even fake out? Let's see. Did I already use my Wiki Berry? No, I did not. So I won't be protecting my Tapu Fini, I guess. But instead, I will just use Nature's Madness. Because... yeah, I don't know why. Because in case he uses Fake Out against Tapu Fini, he will just put me into berry range. He uses knockoff against Tapu Fini. Okay, that's actually smart. So, and I've got Xerneas and Landorus in the back. So I think I will just sacrifice both of these mons here. Gonna go for for that guy over there for that Snorlax, and a Nature's Madness onto that Snorlax as well. Withdraws Incineroar, okay. Goes into Crobat. And Snorlax avoids the, what's it called? The Nature's Madness, which is unfortunate, but I guess it had to happen, it had to happen. Let's see if he has Belly Drum on his, or Recycle on his part. Yes, he does have Recycle. Really wished I had Incineroar right now with knockoff. The Crobat can't knock out anyone over here, and I think he's gonna switch out into the Incineroar one more time. So gonna bring in Landorus and Nature's Madness the Snorlax. Or not, he stays in with his Crobat. What is he doing here? Tailwinding, okay. Like, his Snorlax needs to have a higher speed stat than 55, I think, to outspeed my Tapu Fini. Snorlax goes for the Earthquake, okay. Trying to knock out both of my mons. But that doesn't bother me none. Okay. Gonna be sending in my Xerneas over here. And then I can Moonblast the Snorlax. And go for Rock Tomb onto Snorlax, I think, because What's it called? Crobat definitely is not a threat. Definitely not a threat. At all, whatsoever. And the Snorlax can just use Frustration and or Return and Earthquake all day, every day. Also, yeah, again, I figured he would be taunting my Xerneas. Not doing any damage, but whatever. I mean, it's just a tad bit, because Snorlax is actually quite bulky on the special side, so really hope this Moonblast takes it out, and it takes it out. Nice. And I think I will focus down this Incineroar, which is coming in, and he disconnects actually. Okay. Interesting. And I think we will face one more opponent, so that we will have a rating above 1500. With the Kanto Pokemon, with the Zapdos theme. Or the Mewtwo theme. No, I haven't faced Mewtwo. And we face someone from Japan with the Dialga, Kyogre, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Ludicolo, and Incineroar. So, what do we do against this team? I think Abomasnow is going to be brought to this team though. Against this team though. Because he had, I think, Landorus and Necrozma, Abomasnow, and I want to say Xerneas do a fairly good job against this team. I can switch out Landorus into Abomasnow, or actually, then I wouldn't want to bring Landorus on the first turn though. But then again, I'm super weak against Incineroar, so gonna bring Landorus and Necrozma with Abomasnow and Xerneas in the back. I want to bring Xerneas even though I'm going for the Trick Room mode, because then I can surprise my opponent by using Geomancy in the last turn of Trick Room, or something like that. Something along the lines of that. That's what my game plan is. Like the Tapu Fini, not doing too much I guess, because he has a Tapu Koko, he has 2 terrain control options, he has a Ludicolo, and yeah. 2 Pokemon that hit me for super effective damage, 1 that hits me for huge damage, even without the super effective measure. Yeah, and Incineroar isn't that good against his team, I guess. So yeah, these 4 are the Pokemon I want to bring. I'm really afraid of a rain lead here. But then I can just protect Necrozma, switch in my Abomasnow, and threaten with a Grass Knot. Yeah, let's see what happens actually. Necrozma and Landorus. With Dialga and Tapu Lele. Okay, let's see if the Tapu Lele is scarfed or not. No, it's not. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's fantastic, bro. I think I will protect my... Or actually... Should I? Yeah, I'm just gonna Earth Power the Dialga and set up the Trick Room. Because I'm expecting Landorus to go down this first turn over here. To a Psyshock or Psychic. I don't care if he switches... Well, he has only grounded Pokemon, so... My Earth Power is gonna hit anything anyway. If it's Ludicolo, I don't really mind. Yeah. Also nice thing that he powered up my Photon Geysers from my Necrozma. I can't switch in anything into the Landorus slot, so that's why I let it go down. And try to set up the Trick Room. Try to punch in as much damage as I can with that Earth Power against that Dialga. That's some decent damage. Goes for Thunder, okay. Dialga goes for Trick Room, and I go for Trick Room, okay. That's not what I wanted to happen. I don't know why he went for Thunder with his Tapu Lele, because even if I switch in my... what's it called? Incineroar, it does not do that much damage, so might as well go for that play anyway. So another Trick Room happens and the Earth Power into the Alga slot. Or do I Earth Power the Tapu Lele? Because the Alga is already superbly weakened, but I really want to get off my Trick Room. So that's the trick over here. Withdraws Tapu Lele into Incineroar. Ah, shoulda. Well, I couldn't have predicted that, I guess. Withdraws the Alga into Kyogre. No, Ludicolo. Ludicolo. Okay, so this is the turn where I think I will switch in my Xerneas. Because, or do I, yeah, Xerneas and Photon Geyser the Ludicolo. Because I don't want to switch in Abomasnow just like that. Although I can't really use Abomasnow in this game, and now that I think about it. So I'm gonna switch in my Abomasnow onto the Landorus slot. And go from there. Now it would be really nice to have Incineroar. If I knew what Pokemon he brought, I would have brought Incineroar instead of Abomasnow. Goes for Flare Blitz into... oh, it's min speed Incineroar. But I should survive it because I'm bulky. It just oh no, and he burned me. I hate those side effects. Because this Photon Geyser surely would have taken out the Ludicolo. Yeah, it would have. It would have. Goes for the Ice Beam into Abomasnow. Does some decent damage. Yeah. Yeah, and I eat my berry. Thanks to that hail damage. I would have survived another, what's it called? Another Flare Blitz. But yeah, now I can't. The question is, what do I do here? 3 turns of Trick Room. I double protect here. Yeah, I think I double protect over here. Because I want to stall out my own Trick Room. That's the plan over here. That's the plan. Stalling out your own Trick Room. He's going for the Flare Blitz against Abomasnow, okay. Goes for the Hydro Pump into Necrozma. Okay, so the thing I will do here is try and knock the Ludicolo out with a Photon Geyser, I think. Because that's the only thing that knocks it out. Or actually, I will Sunsteel Strike the Incineroar and use Blizzard. Is that the best option here? Like, I think Incineroar and Abomasnow are speed tying. But what does Necrozma do? I think I Photon Geyser the Necrozma and I Blizzard. No, I Ice Beam the Incineroar because a single target attack is more powerful than Blizzard. And he outspeeds my Abomasnow. Goes for the Flare Blitz into the Necrozma though, so I think I survived this. No, I don't. Maybe I would have survived it if I hadn't protected last turn. But I think my Abomasnow is surely going to survive a eject button. Interesting. So that's actually really good for me. Because he switches in a Pokemon that can't take on Abomasnow currently, I think. Sends in Dialga. Yeah, and Dialga is already so weakened so much that I don't think it can take me on. Goes for the Ice Beam. Can Ice types be frozen? I don't know. I can easily just set up a Geomancy. This is what I was talking about. Setting up Geomancy inside of Trick Room. And then I can use Blizzard to KO both of his mons. Oh, this is absolutely excellent. I don't see him counterplaying this in any shape or form, because he has no way of letting the Blizzard hit anything else. Had he knocked out my Abomasnow, this would not have happened, but chokes on him because he knocked out my Necrozma for some reason. Because, well, okay, I can understand, because he has nothing else that hits Necrozma very well. I guess Hydro Pump from Ludicolo, maybe a Earth Power from Dialga. Yeah, both of them are knocked out. I can set up my Geomancy. He brings in his Tapu Lele and Incineroar, can't fake out anything. I get another hit off. Or maybe, actually no, I think the thing expires here, the Trick Room. But I'm not 100% on it. I should have made sure that the Trick Room expires here. Even if it doesn't, I can sacrifice my Abomasnow. Yeah, the Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I can Dazzling Gleam and use Blizzard again. See, this is what this game is all about. Game plans. I told you in the beginning what I was gonna do, and I exactly did the thing that I said I was going to do. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I think Blizzard is more effective against Tapu Lele because Tapu Lele is quite lightweighted. And he forfeits the match. Nice. So we do indeed stop this episode here above 1500, which I really like. Well, it was quite a journey here in this game. In these 5 games, I think, that we played. I hope you had your fair share of fun. I know I had mine. My name is Gotti. Please enjoy yourselves. Glyzkore out.